If I was forced to use only one framework out of all of the tools in my tool belt with any client, it would absolutely be this one. Because if we cannot focus down and win the next 90 days, well, the rest of it really doesn't matter, does it? Most leaders drift and don't find and acquire their true potential because their plan doesn't leave the whiteboard and make it in a very specific destination. And today we are going to fix that. Hi, I am Jeremy, lifelong strategist, operator, team leader, and I am helping you build a high-performing strategic plan one step at a time. This plan is designed from 10 elements in 3 categories: objectives, structure, and calendar. And today we are going to wrap up the objective category with the 90-day roadmap. So where are we at? You have your true north. This true north element answers what must always be true inside of your operation for you to be inside of your integrity and your identity. This addresses the exact people you are meant to serve, the problem they have, and how you resolve that for them. Then we moved on to the game plan, which held the next 2 elements, the 3 to 5 year game plan and the 1 year game plan. The game plan helps define with clarity your ambitious long-term and near-term targets and the specific pathways that you are meant to take to hit those targets. Now we are going to complete the objective category with the last element, the 90-day roadmap. This is the step where most leaders walk away because it really does require some true leadership and operation grit to get your plan down to this level. It is the bridge, the link between the dream and the execution. It takes everything that we have built so far in the true north and the game plan, and it brings it down to the ground level. So let me walk you through the 5 steps to building out an effective 90-day roadmap. Step 1 is the mind dump. Before you can build a roadmap, you have got to clear your mind of all of the mental clutter that is inside of it. Right now, your brain is full of a ton of thoughts. They are stresses, pressures, they're excitements, they are professional, they are personal, they have to deal with your team members, your friends, your family. The first step in building an effective 90-day roadmap is getting everything out on paper that is going on in your mind. Think of this like pulling everything out of your mental garage. You need to organize them into piles. One pile over here, you're never gonna touch it again, so we've got to take it to the dump. One pile over here, it's important, but you don't have any use for it anymore, so you've got to delegate it and you got to get it out of your hair. The last one is everything that you need to move forward, so those are the things that are going to go back into the garage nice and neatly. A cluttered mind will create a cluttered plan. So let's externalize everything going on in our mind, process it, and then we will be ready to start building an effective plan. Once you've done that, you're ready for step 2, which is identifying your milestones. Now that your mind is clear and you're ready to go, you're going to go grab that 1-year game plan and you're going to look at it and you're going to ask yourself a simple question. Where do you need to be in the next 90 days to know that you are focused and on track? You're going to only pick 3. Now, if you're going to pick up to 5, that is fine, but you are not able to address milestone 4 and 5 until your first 3 are complete. A milestone is a destination. So project the distance between point A, where you are right now, and point B, where you want to be in 90 days. Once you have those identified, you are ready for the 3rd step, key results. If those milestones are the destinations, then your key results are proof that you actually arrived. Each key result must have a real number inside of it to be truly effective. That can be a real number, a percentage, or a date. Here's a few examples. 100 new leads acquired by September 3rd. 1 new part-time coach hired by July 2nd. You must write them in the past tense. Launched, completed, acquired, researched. Because this step is measuring results, outcomes, not effort. Key results must be designed in this precise criteria for them to be effective. Once you are done with that, it is time for step 4, actions. Now you're going to translate each milestone with those set of results into a set of strategic action items. All you need to do is look at that set and ask the question, what do we actually need to do to produce these results to get to this milestone? Each action item must start with a strong verb. Research, build, call, establish. Then once you have those action items identified, you need to give them 2 timeline markers to make them truly effective. First, a deadline, and second, a time estimate, or how long you think it will take to accomplish that action item. Here's a solid example. Research website platforms, 90 minutes by June 4th. Once you have this, congratulations, you have a fully built 90-day roadmap. You have 3 milestones, and each milestone has a very smart and strategic set of results and action items required to get you to that milestone. But you're not done yet. All of these steps have been leading to step 5, getting your action items onto your calendar. Here's where the paper plan becomes a living system. What you are going to do is you're going to take every action item you identified on your 90-day roadmap with its deadline and with its time estimate, and you are going to put them all on your calendar. Then, the moment your entire 90-day roadmap hits your calendar, all that is left for you to do is show up for the next 90 days. Trust me, spend 30 minutes taking these action items and building out your next 12 weeks. If you do that, you have built a roadmap that runs itself because it lives inside of time on your calendar. And that's the 90-day roadmap. This process isn't glamorous. It is not fun. It is Operation Grit. But trust me, this 2-hour exercise will be the most high leverage 2 hours in your entire quarter, because now you know exactly what to focus your time, your team, your money, your effort on. You know what results you need to produce. You know what action items are going to produce them, and you know when you need to get all of that done. When you do that, and only when you do that, you can confidently know that what you are doing today is taking you exactly where you want to go. And if you have a true north statement, you have a 3 to 5 year game plan, a 1-year game plan, and a 90-day roadmap, you have effective and sophisticated clarity. And that is the kind of clarity successful leaders spend the time to define before they get in motion. So now that you have solid objectives, it's time to move on to the next category, structure. So I'll see you in the next video when we will kick that off with the activity map.